do a little walkthrough, kind of what I got. I gotta clean up. I've been doing some different things. Basically, you have a skill shot mode that is a random. You just have to time it. So as soon as the ball leaves the plunger, it stops on whichever one you're on, and if you hit it, you get bonus points. Right now, they all give the same points. At some point, I may give different points depending on which one's hit, but I don't know if I'll have that coded before Southern Fried or not. It'll kind of show. This is plunger lane. So now that one's blinking. And if you hit that one, this ramp, then you'd get points. I'll probably up the skill shot points. You can hit this ramp from the shooter lane. It's not extremely easy, but you can do it. Did have it set up to where when you auto launched, it almost hit it every time, but it was still kind of random, and now it hits it probably 20% of the time, and it kind of changes up, which I think is probably better. Moving, I'll go up the playfield. Got your slingshots, of course. These look better in person. If you look from, I think, the side, they look a little bit better. This is just water slide decals, temporary. Same thing with these over here. They're temporary. I cut them on my CNC. Not perfect, but they work for now. I put that sticker on backwards, but it'll be all right. It'll stay like that for now. So moving up, you have middle of the screen. You will have a screen, which will look like their TV, Beavis and Butthead's TV. It'll play videos. It'll be your call out screen. I don't like looking up, kind of like on League of Legends. If you look over here, I got a screen in the middle. This will be very similar, but it'll be a little bit bigger and be able to show a little bit more. To the left, you got a kicker target. So you can actually bank it off the pop bumper and into that, and there'll be a shot for that. You can also, if you hit it, the idea is to be able to hit the drops over here by hitting that. I know I'm not holding the phone super great, so sorry about that. You got a buck right here in the pop bumper. It makes it kind of randomized and kind of quick. You have another buck over here, just to kind of show this buck. You have a single drop target here. If you come in this hole, it actually shoots out the left buck. For the right buck, you have the center ramp. You have a chance to where you can fall off if you're going too slow. If it goes all the way, it goes out the right buck. Flows pretty good. I like that it kind of goes behind the playfield. That's the black hole. If you've seen the new Beavis and Butthead movie, they go into a black hole and go into the future. And that's kind of what this will be. I'll probably use it to change between times. So if you're in the future, you'll be able to play the newer stuff. If you're in the past, you'll be able to play the older stuff. You've got 5 main modes. These show up, but not great. You have the original TV show. You have Beavis and Butthead to America. You have a cool music, so I'll probably have a thing where it'll have a bunch of different modes for shots for different music videos. Probably like Guar. Couple of new ones, couple of old ones. Try to get some good music and make it interesting. You'll have the new TV show, so I'll pull from the newer episodes of the TV show, the seasons, and then you'll have do the universe. So you'll be able to swap in between time zones and characters, different universes. Sometimes they're older, sometimes they're younger in the new show. The older one, of course, they're always younger, but I'll try to swap in between. I don't know if I'll have this on Southern Fried or not, but I actually have a magnet under the middle right here. Kind of got some inspiration for a couple things from Rick and Morty. It's my favorite pinball. Tried to do it not exactly the same, just because I don't want to copy somebody, but there are similarities for sure. This is controlled by a magnet. I may do some random pulses as well, but you have an extra flipper button on the right side that you use for auto launch and magnet kind of like an action button. You'll use it for some mode selections and some different things as well. But yeah, so you have a magnet here, and it'll grab it, but it's more meant to just kind of, if you're going right down the middle, if you can hit it fast enough, it'll change the direction of the ball. To the right here, you got cornholio spinner. As you spin it, you light your TP meter up. So once you get all the way to the top, I guess I could hit it a little bit faster. So now you beat that mode. Or not beat that, you started the cornholio mode. So once you start that, you have to hit that right ramp. Right now it's one time. I might have it two, but I'll probably keep it one time. Just gives a one ball multi-ball, so it's not the easiest. I have this set up to 30, so you light up a light for every 10. The 30th one, then you can take the shot for that and get the multi-ball. So if I hit this now, it would have hit it, but I think it went out, or I don't have another ball in there. No, I don't have another ball. Where did my other ball go? Anyways, it would have started a multi-ball if I had another ball in the game. Right here you have let's see if I can show. There's a entrance to a VOC that pops up this big wire form to the left. So I'll try to get back so you can actually see. Shoots it out. Then there's also a horseshoe. So another kind of inspiration from Rick and Morty to a certain extent. I wasn't going to do this, but then I was going to have two targets back there, but I wanted to make it a little bit more interesting. So I'm probably going to have two smart drop targets and use them as targets, but also as a Harry Sacks ball lock. So you'll lock two balls in there for Harry Sacks, and then maybe shoot one up the middle, kind of like a something that would have two balls in the shaft. So play on the Harry Sacks character and throw him in there. Then you also have, this will kind of also act as your TV remote. Your bonus playfield multipliers are on here. Bonus multipliers I'll track on the screen in the middle. This, I figure, use this channel maybe to change sub modes within main modes. So I'm going to plan on having 4 or 5 different modes per main mode. So you'll be able to change them, and then volume. Maybe if there's music playing, maybe to change music. Haven't decided yet kind of exactly what I'm going to do with that, but open to suggestions if somebody has something, but it'll probably do with music. Channel will be modes, volume will either be music or maybe change shots or something, just to keep it a little bit interesting. Have a Newton ball here into a target. So you hit this, it hits target, get points. These two targets are actually meant to be Smart Butthead, Smart Beavis, so that'll have something to do with some of the modes. Your left ramp is Burger World. So you'll have a Burger World, and then you have Burger World Brawl. There'll be some stuff that goes along with that. You got your bunghole over here.
I need tippy for my bunghole.
Hit that, and then if you go in, like I said, it comes out here to the left side. You got your right ramp, which is the cornholio, which we talked about earlier. It just comes up and around. Got some little audio, random banks of audio in that. So we get a little bit there. I got to add some random sound effects to some of the other stuff. Kind of moving around, you have 2 entrances. Eventually I'll have a gate back here so that it'll actually stop the ball to go in there. I don't have one right now. It'll probably be after Southern Fried before I get that in there. To the left here, originally had planned to have a couple targets here for nachos and Fruity Whips, the slushies. Was not able to do that because of the way the underplay field is. So what I decided to do is put a extra lane here that throws into the Beat Your Meat special back here. So there'll be a special Beat Your Meat mode, which will give you a mystery award. So if you beat your meat enough, you'll get a mystery award, and I got some cool stuff on there. Even can lose some points, not a ton, but makes it interesting. So, and the idea behind this is that you can, if I can roll it through there with my hand, the idea is that you'll be able to hit the targets like that. And if you hit it right, you can actually get a good amount of hits if you hit it just right. Let's see if I can get it to do it. You can kind of get it going back and forth. I've done it multiple times where it's kind of maybe hit it 3 or 4 times. So you have a couple different entrances, and then you have each orbit that goes around right and left. I'm going to get spinners on them at some point. And that's pretty much what I got in the game right now. Eventually, I'll probably have a diverter here that opens this way and then brings up into a entrance to a VUC that'll jump up to an upper playfield. Probably a little bit bigger playfield than League of Legends. I know when I brought it, a couple people had mentioned how small this was. It works for this because it's just meant to be like you're fighting a monster up there, and I have those flippers dialed down, so it's like you're actually kind of battling there. This one will probably be a little bit bigger. Probably do a image of the space from the new movie with black hole on the back. I may get a temporary piece of sticker printed for Southern Fried just to have something on there. I will probably should have my rest of my plastics printed or cut tomorrow and some artwork on them. The artwork on the plastics isn't final. I figured it'd be kind of cool to do like Highland, like parts of the city around. So I might do Mr. Anderson's tool shed back there, since this is kind of tool shed and Maxi Mart. This side I'll probably do the pop bumpers is Highland High. So maybe some kind of school thing back there, and I've got the mall right here, the Turbo Mall. So yeah, let me know what you think. I've got a decent amount of modes planned. I am open to suggestions. I will have some basic modes set up for Southern Fried, but it won't be too crazy. Like I said, I got the Cornholio multi-ball. I'll have the Beat Your Meat mystery award in there. I'll probably have just a couple little modes. Probably do mode selection on that VUC back there where you lock it and select it. Either that or the left or right side. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, let me know what you think.